SUNY Canton men's basketball team has been on the rise ever since head coach Ben Thompson took charge, finishing with back-to-back 20-win seasons and boasting their first playoff win in the ECAC tournament. Now, they're receiving votes for the top 25 preseason poll in Division III, and expectations have never been higher. With the top two contributors of last season departing in the off-season, it's likely to be an uphill battle. We encourage you to follow their journey, through their struggles and through their success, in this weekly segment, Strength in Numbers Inside Scoop.
I don't wanna be sitting here thinking, where did the good times go? Where did we go wrong? I don't know. Where did our love walk out the door? Oh, where did the good times go?
I'm Troy O'Brien, lead reporter of the SUNY Canton men's basketball team Strength in Numbers Inside Scoop, and thank you for tuning in. SUNY Canton is Northern New York's premier college for career-driven bachelor degrees, associate's degrees, and certificate programs. Known for their hands-on programs in engineering technology, health, management, and public service, faculty members are noted for their professional, real-world experience, in addition to outstanding academic credentials. This year, however, SUNY Canton men's basketball hopes to aid in putting Canton on the map, as they've received votes in the D3 Top 25 season poll. Right now, let's take a live look into one of the men's first basketball practices this season as they get set to square up for their first regular season matchup against Ithaca November 17th. Today, we'll be talking to team captains as well as head coach Ben Thompson, discussing topics such as replacing the productivity from departed players, team chemistry, and previewing the expectations of the upcoming season. Stay updated every week for updates on what to look for in upcoming games, interviews with star players, coaches Q&A, and much, much more. Adrian Williams, a senior guard on the SUNY Canton basketball squad, is likely one of the key players looking to replace the giant hole left by Sam Menor's departure. He claims that if there's a last-second shot, however, he should be the one to take it. All right, I'm here with senior Adrian Williams, okay? I say senior, but it's actually just your junior year playing, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so senior year, last year, or are you playing another year?
I'm undecided right now.
Undecided right now, so he might be back. But as of right now, you're playing like it's lights out because it's your last rodeo. So what does that mean that you're putting into this off season to better yourself for the regular season, if it's possibly your last time hitting the hardwood?
Well, we just have to work harder and run more and build more team chemistry because we have a bunch of new guys.
Team chemistry, yeah. Team chemistry, obviously a huge thing. A lot of new guys. Obviously, the elephant in the room. Sam Menor left this offseason, averaged 21 points per game. Your season average, just 12 points per game. Now, that's great, you know? Contributing game to game is great. But there's obviously production there that's being lost. What can you personally do to make up for the points that won't be scored by Sam?
I plan on stepping it up this year, but we also have some new guys that could put the ball in the hoop.
Okay, great. So we've got some new guys, but 5 seconds left. Fourth quarter. 1 point down. Am I giving you the rock?
Of course.
Of course. How positive are we that we're making that shot?
You want to win?
I want to win. Okay, so you heard it here first, folks. If you want to win, put the ball in Adrian's hands. Adrian, thank you so much. I wish you the best on this season.
Thank you.
Hopefully we see maybe 30 points again. Abu Smith is another young player on the Roos basketball team that's looking to see his numbers increase this season. All right, I am here with big man Abu Smith. I say big man, you're just a little bit bigger than me, but size isn't everything, so that's fine. All right, Abu, so big season coming up. You excited?
I'm very excited.
What's the ceiling?
The ceiling, NCAA championship.
NCAA championship, obviously, but you don't want to speak too much about it because you don't want to jinx anything. All right, just running some numbers. Last season, 12.6 minutes per game. So you're not playing as much as you probably will be this season. Are you expecting all of your point totals, all your rebounds skyrocketing?
This off season, I put in a lot of work, coming in the gym early mornings, late nights. You know, I personally want my stuff to, you know, go up, my minutes and everything like that. But I'm just happy with the team overall.
Abu averaged just 12 minutes a game last season, but with the departure of some huge star players, he's likely to see his role increase, as his season-high total for points, 13, came in the biggest game of the season last year. Players are sure to be performing at a high level this season, as this will be head coach Ben Thompson's second year with the squad. A new addition to this team is assistant coach Matt Spencer, who was promoted from his previous position as student assistant coach last year. Matt hopes to bring a positive outlook and exciting energy to the team while learning as much as he can from the head coach. Matt Spencer has an amazing opportunity this season to learn under an elite coaching staff, as coach Ben Thompson has proven he can win at this level. Thompson guided the Roos to a 20-win season during his first season at the helm, including SUNY Canton's first Eastern College Athletic Conference playoff win in school history. Prior to Canton, Thompson helped guide NCAA Division II Lincoln Memorial University to the national championship game during a 2015-16 season, in which he boasted a 34-3 record that culminated in the team's #1 national ranking. I had the pleasure of sitting down with Coach Thompson for an exclusive interview. All right, welcome back. I'm here with Coach Ben Thompson, head coach, of course. How's it going today, Ben?
It's good. How are you?
Great. I'm doing great. Happy to be here. Happy to be part of hopefully something special. Obviously, expectations are high this season after we did so well last season as your first year as a coach. Obviously, it's only your second year here, but last year you were able to win a playoff game, which is something that has never been done in the history of the program. So how are you looking to build off of that and kind of, be better this year?
Yeah, expectations can be a good thing and a bad thing. You always get pressure, but, nobody's going to put more pressure on us than we are. And so we've got a lot of guys returning that, kind of helped build the foundation as well last year. And then we've got some really talented new guys that have come in. And so we have enough continuity for guys that know what we're doing, and then kind of enough spark with the new guys to kind of maybe push this thing forward.
Yeah, and obviously your second year here, you have some seniority in the locker room. It's not that players didn't respect you last season, but they didn't really know what you brought to the table. Now they know that you're serious, you're a serious coach, and you can produce results. Obviously last season you had some great players that left. They brought up season highs and actually program highs. They left the league as the leading scorer and the leading rebounder.
Yeah, so all of our 5 seniors that left had their best years of their career last year as seniors.
Under the new head coach?
Nah, the guys get all the credit for that. And, we won the first conference championship in the NCAA era here at SUNY Canton, and yeah, no, it was good. And, winning the first playoff game, as you mentioned. So, our guys are appreciative and thankful and reminisce, but last year was last year, and we've turned over a new chapter.
That's a great way to look at it, that we still have the future ahead of us. We have to build off last year and hopefully be even better. Right. Now back to the elephant in the room. You lost a lot of players. A lot of production is out of the locker room. Right. Do you think that you have the players in there now that can step up and be leaders on the court as well as in the locker room?
Yeah, I do. We've got, some returning leadership, and then we've got, I think that we might be deeper, more talented, more athletic, longer than we were last year. Only time will tell. Everybody's optimistic at the beginning of the year. But yeah, I think that we've kind of got some new guys that can kind of, carry the torch and continue pushing this thing higher and higher.
Yeah, that's great. That's great because really, the motto is strength in numbers. So these leaders that are stepping up now are molding the leaders of the future. Hopefully you'll be here in the future of the program. You'll be able to see these young players, these freshmen grow. Speaking of freshmen, we've actually got some really promising ones this year. Correct me if I'm wrong?
Yeah, we do. We've got some really promising freshmen, and then a couple JUCO transfers that I think will be really good for us. So it's exciting to see kind of the new energy and kind of the new faces that are going to bring production and success to the program.
Yeah, and obviously we wish all the best to the team and yourself. Your first game is November 17th, regular season against Ithaca, but we have a Moonlight Madness game November 9th. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, so Moonlight Madness, it was a big hit last year. I think it maybe kind of been done in a different way in years past, but last year was a huge success. Had a ton of fan support, as you mentioned earlier. But yeah, so we'll do 3-point competition, dunk contest.
Dunk contest.
Yeah, we've got
to be entering in that.
You know what? I'm gonna
3-point.
Yeah, I'll probably be more of a 3-point guy. Yeah.
Okay. We'll see what happens.
But yeah, we're gonna do like an NBA pro skills deal with the women's team as well.
It's gonna be great. Obviously, your team boasts the #1 ranking for getting people in the stands.
Yeah.
Huge. A home field advantage. Absolutely.
Yeah, #1 in fan attendance in the state of New York for Division III.
Yes, awesome. So obviously, there's the numbers, but #1, you can't deny those numbers. Getting people in the stands and the crowd cheering for your team, the home team, obviously brings a great advantage to your team come their home games. So make sure that you're in the stands. March Madness, November 9th, and if you can travel, go to Ithaca, November 17th. And when is our first home opener, Coach?
Yeah, first home game is against Crosstown St. Lawrence, November 21st at 3 p.m.
Awesome. Okay. I can't wait to see it. I wish you all the best this season. Thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you. Appreciate
And
it.
here's to a great season.
Be sitting here thinking, where did the good times go?